So you're eyeing Danville, Virginia, huh? Maybe you saw a beautiful house online. Maybe someone said you love it here. Or maybe, just maybe, you're tired of paying way too much to live somewhere that doesn't feel like home. Well, before you make the move, let me give you the real inside scoop. I want to give you the top 10 things you need to know before calling Danville home. If this is your first time to the channel, hello, my name is David Totten. I'm a local real estate expert here in Danville, Virginia and the surrounding area. My team and I, we get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking to make a move here, and we absolutely love it. So if you're moving in 6 weeks or 60 days, give us a call, schedule a Zoom meeting with me, and that link will be in the description below. Again, this is the Living in Danville, Virginia channel, where we break down what it's really like to live, buy, or sell a home right here in Southern Virginia. Now, this is going to be a 2-part series, so I don't overstimulate you and make you move here tomorrow. Okay, maybe not tomorrow, but today I'm only giving you the first 5, and the 5th is my favorite. So stick around to the end, and then the last 5 will be coming in next week's video. Now, let's get into it. Number 1, Danville is changing fast. If you haven't visited this area in the last, I'm gonna say 5 to 7 years, you probably wouldn't recognize it. You know, we've got the Caesars Virginia Resort and Casino now, bringing in jobs, tax dollars, and some new energy. The River District is buzzing with breweries, loft apartments, new restaurants, art studios. They're building a new water park downtown Danville. The new apartments just opened at the White Mill. So this place is on the rise, but it still holds on to that small town feel. So yes, Danville is becoming a hot spot, but you've got to move with intention. The folks who get it now, they're the ones who will say, and they're going to say this, I promise you they're going to tell you this, I told you so 5 years from now. I told you so 5 years from now. Number 2, cost of living is a game changer. Let's talk money, because your budget goes a lot further here. You're not shelling out $400,000 for a fixer-upper like in Northern Virginia or to our neighbors down in Raleigh. Here, you can get, my friends, a beautiful 3-bedroom home, move-in ready for well under $300,000. I want to say under $250,000. Groceries, cheaper. Utilities, lower. Property taxes are even friendlier here than in most areas. And for my remote workers or retirees, this could be the freedom you've been praying for. Now, keep in mind, not all deals are created equal. So make sure you've got a great local agent who knows the neighborhoods. That's me. Number 3, it's slower, but that's the point, right? Danville's not in a rush, and that's exactly what makes it special. The pace of life here is slower and more intentional. You'll see folks sitting out front on their porches sitting, and you see your neighbors walking the dogs, and the people actually stop to talk and say hello. Now, if you're used to big city chaos, this might feel like a culture shock to you because there's no 24/7 hustle and bustle, but there is space to breathe, to reset, to raise your kids without a lot of constant stress. So if you're looking for peace without complete isolation, Danville is your kind of town. Number 4, this one is funny to me. The weather, I promise you, will keep you guessing. Welcome to Southern Virginia, the land of 4 seasons. In 1 week, one day is 75 degrees and sunny, the next is cold and windy, and then randomly here comes some freak thunderstorm out of nowhere. Winters, though, are pretty mild. You'll rarely need a snow shovel. We get more ice than snow now. These last couple of years, winters though, we've gotten some snow, and it's not, up to your waist. You can't go by my waist because I'm a shorty, but summers can get, and I was talking to a client of mine looking to move here from Washington State the other day, and she asked, David, how's the summers there? And I told her, summers get hot and humid. Now in fall, of course, fall is absolutely gorgeous with the changing of the leaves, especially out in the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is just maybe a couple hours drive away from here. So if you love variety, you'll feel right at home. But if you need consistent, perfect weather, this just might be an adjustment. But here's a pro tip for you, my friends. Keep layers of clothes in your car and an umbrella, knowing that a chance of rain is basically a way of life. Now, we're down to number 5, which I told you was my favorite, and I hope it's your favorite too. But the city has a strong community vibe. People still say hi in the grocery store, or if you're out on the trail walking, or if you're, in Walmart, or just in a restaurant. People are gonna say hello, they're gonna greet you. And Danville is built on relationships. Whether that's in churches, which is a big part of my family and my life. It's community groups, it's Friday night football, and we have some awesome football teams in this area. Or if you're down at the food truck rodeo or at the farmer's market, you won't feel like a number here. You won't. Now, if you get involved through volunteering or joining a rec league, my son, he just finished up his first season of basketball. They came up runners up as to the champs. My daughter, she dances with Redeem Christian Dance Studio right downtown. Even if you go to events, the events are starting over at the casino pretty soon. You'll find your people because you're my people. You'll find your people fast. And if you have kids, they'll be growing up in a place where community actually means something. I will tell you this. Now, it's not perfect, but it's genuine, and that's rare. So, family, there you have it. The first 5 things you need to know before moving to Danville. That's the first half of our list. And trust me, part 2 gets even juicier. We're going to be talking about real estate. We're going to be talking about schools, safety, and the biggest surprises that catch most people off guard when they decide to make Danville home. So if you're serious about relocating to Danville, or just curious if this place is your kind of vibe, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment below. That helps the channel out so much. It helps the video so much. It helps people just like you learn this information. Be sure that you schedule a free Zoom call with me. That link is in the description below. I'd love to help you find your next home. Be sure to tune in next week for part 2. Until we see you in the next video, family, we love you. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.